How's it going, everybody? This is Shay D of Shay D Horror, back with another watch and review. This time it is Piranha from the Roger Corman's cult classics. Rest in peace to Roger Corman. Let's go ahead and get into the synopsis. While searching for missing teenagers, novice skip tracer Maggie McKeown, or however you pronounce that, and local boozer Paul Grogan stumble upon a top secret Army laboratory conducting genetic research on piranha fish for the purpose of developing biological warfare. When the deadly eating machines are accidentally released from the compound, they're soon headed downstream and consuming everything and anything in their path. Just when you thought it was safe to go on the river. Piranha features a stellar group of talent. I'm not going to get into all that, but it's just talking about the cast and Joe Dante, the director, of course, famous for Gremlins, amongst other things. So, this is Piranha. It is from the year 1978. It has a runtime of 1 hour and 34 minutes. It is rated R, and it is put out by Shout Factory. From the cult classics line from Roger Corman and directed by Joe Dante, a cool DVD special edition here. Reversible cover, both cool by the way, and some good special features as well. To be honest, either this is a first time watch or it's been so long, or maybe I got this mixed up with part 2 when I was a kid, but I'm going to just go ahead and call this a first time watch. I like how this film kicks off. Good opening sequence. This DVD looks pretty good picture wise, like also good transfer on this. Cool release, and I think it may be fairly reasonable and available online still. Some cool stop motion old school effects, with the little creature thing at first, and just an awesome 70s flick. All the cast does well, and it's directed well. Just an old school classic that I think just may be the first time I watched all the way through. There's just something about these killer animal films from the 70s. I tend to like them all. From Jaws to Orca to Prophecy, the monster movie, and Piranha. I like the location in this also. I just got into the tone of the place and the times. I just rolled with it and had a blast with it. It will make you kind of want to stay out of rivers and lakes. It does a good job sticking to the vibe and letting the carnage start to bubble up. Some cool practical effects, and there's bites and bloodshed and bones. The camp kind of reminds me of the Camp Crystal Lake from Friday the 13th, but of course, this flick is a few years before that. The way that the water bubbles and turns blood red as the sound of the piranhas echoes is pretty cool. It's the kind of storyline one may expect, but again, this is early on in the game. Piranha may have pioneered some of those familiar tropes as well, possibly. The shots from in and under the water are cool. Of course, more than likely Jaws inspired, but unlike one big giant great white shark, here we just get a crazy school of biologically enhanced killer fish. A lot of little razor sharp teeth just tearing up people. A few mess ups, sure. Some crazy looking killer piranha, sure. Some 1970s blood soaked fun, and if anyone has seen part 2, the sequel even goes to crazier territory. I have seen the remake as well, but maybe not the sequel to that one. So I'm actually a bit behind on this franchise. I own the original here and its sequel, which, by the way, just may have been one of the first horror flicks I seen as a kid, along with Dark Knight of the Scarecrow and My Bloody Valentine. Or at least those are some of the first images I remember when I was real little. I still got to add the other more recent Piranha movies to the collection. All in all, though, it's a fun, bloody, awesome little franchise. Some good looking women in all of them, too. From what I remember, fun flick. One of my dad's friends way back in the day actually had a pet piranha, and when we'd go over there, he would feed it. That thing it got pretty big too, and was in a good sized fish tank. Just imagine a whole school of them, cause they are vicious. This movie has the cheesy vibes along with the classic vibes. Fun times to be had with this. entire franchise, and I still want them other films to complete for my collection. Also, as being said, I just have 1 and 2 here, the old originals, but we'll see. Some cool full moon shots in here too, a few old school horror film references, and a lot of familiar faces from plenty other movies. This may seem slower or cheesy to newer horror fans, but it's a blast to me. And to finally watch it all the way through, because if I did see this, I was really young, or again, it may have been part two. I just simply remember piranhas and the flying ones also. Yep, in part two, there are some of them that can fucking fly. Again, fun, crazy shit. And the later films in the franchise continue the fun, crazy shit with gore, women, and vicious, you know, various versions of mutated or weaponized piranhas. And I did check out the special features. Some good info, cool features with more reasons to enjoy this cool old school release. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Makes me want to watch the rest of the franchise. Okay, everybody, this has been Shady of Shady Horror. And this time it was Piranha.